Morning, everybody. Hi. Hey, it is February 9th, 2024. I'm glad to see all of y'all here in the chat. My goodness, y'all are just going to town over here. Hey, I'm Becky from Power Tools with Thread, and you are in our Stitchuation room, a Monday through Friday virtual stitching retreat. We sew, we cut, we chat, we eat, we have coffee. Sometimes we press, whatever. It's great to see everybody here. Um, I've got watery eyes, which is normal. And you guys, I'm fighting a head cold. I got about 3 hours of sleep last night because the Mucinex just doesn't let me rest. And so I switched over to some Dayquil. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, you guys are already on it. I wanted to let you know today I am going to do a giveaway so you guys can put in hashtag Power Tools, US shipping only, please. And I'm giving away a pair of 9-inch Guggenheim shears. I love these things. These are so good. I've got mine hanging right back here. This is what they look like. They're brand new in the box. I want to thank Stephen from Guggenheim for supporting the channel. I absolutely love these. It's Guggenheim with an N, not Guggenheim with an M like the museum. Yeah. So be sure to put hashtag Power Tools. These have a super, super comfortable grip it's kind of a rubberized grip on them. And I don't have tiny hands, so they fit really nice. And these are perfect. So if you ever get their scissors and there's anything wrong, you can send them back and they'll replace them. No problem whatsoever. But anyway, so be sure to do that hashtag Power Tools. You guys, you're flipping up so fast. I just saw somebody said it's their first time here on the live. So welcome. I'm glad you joined me on a live. And another giveaway I'm doing is on February 18th at 4 p.m. Central. I'm going to be giving away the Quilted Witch quilt kit. I know that's in the middle of Daytona. I'm sorry. I'm going to be watching too and then have to break away to come do the giveaway. So sorry about that. I told them I was going to be doing a live and they, I guess, decided they were just going to go ahead and do the race, whatever. But yes, I am also a NASCAR fan. Very, very happy to be back in that season. I noticed that my life kind of travels in sports seasons or something like that because I definitely love to watch NASCAR, love to watch PBR, love to watch football. Yeah. So anyway, almost 400 here already. Yeah, you guys, please give the channel a thumbs up. That is free to you and also to subscribe. So giving away the Quilted Witch is because I just went over 70,000 subscribers. That is a milestone. Good morning, y'all. New Braunfels in the house. All right, Judy, good to see you again. This channel's about 4.5 years old, and it is that's something for our little niche of the world, right? So I'm pretty happy and very proud to have that here. I've got 800 or so videos on YouTube and just recently switched to the live format, the daily live format, mostly because there are not enough hours in the day to be editing videos. But up until last August, I was putting out pre-recorded content. So you guys, thank you, Melanie. She says, congrats on 70,000. So if you guys are ever looking for tutorials that cover something in depth that I show here in the Stitchuation room, you can go to my channel and hit the little magnifying glass and search for it. I have got, thank you, El Faber. I have got over a dozen playlists on SCANNCUT and in Brilliance and Simply Applique and all of those things that I do. Some of them are in-depth tutorials. Some of them are real quick. So anyway, that's great. So you've got a SCANNCUT. Good. Awesome. Yeah, I'm loving the SCANNCUT, you guys. I cut out my rainbows yesterday today at 10 a.m. Central, I will do part 2 of 3 for Kimberbell mini quilts for March. And so yesterday we stitched the Lucky block. I've got it over there by Spanky. I'm going to be doing on the 10 needle today. So anyway, just started binge watching my channel. Oh, good. Yeah, you need to get it out and use it. Absolutely, Kelly. She says she's had it for 2 years and she needs to get it out and use it. So I love doing applique quilts, and that's perfect. That's the perfect use for me. Thank you, Celia. That is so very nice of you. I appreciate that. Celia popped me a super sticker. That is a great way for you to show your appreciation for the content on the channel. I love it. The trip was great, Lana. Absolutely wonderful. Really enjoyed it. My next Sew and Sail cruise is May 9th through the 18th out of New Jersey. It's Sew and Sail 14. And I'm going to be joined by Julie from Designs by Juju, and we're going to be doing some amazing projects. She has sent them to me, and I can't wait. I do need to go ahead and make up my samples, so I've got my game on when I show up there and go, hey, let me help you with that. So, and everybody who's here for the first time, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate that you could be anywhere else right now, but you choose to spend it in our Stitchuation room. So today I was just going to do a little sewing. Oh, let me tell y'all, the 15th of February, that's the next week at 3:30, I am taking over the All Brands show. And I think I'm going to try to do a little bit of applique work on the Luminaire. So that'll be pretty cool. Rita wants to know if all SCANNCUTs are, wrong one. Yeah, I'm ready for the silver play button. You betcha, Tina. I am on the hunt for that. I missed it. It flew up so quick. Are all SCANNCUTs the same? Is there a certain one you should look into? Rita, buy the most SCANNCUT you can afford. I'm going to tell you that, okay? Because they just come, all of them SCANNCUT the same, and all of the SDX models are wireless. So then there's different features between them. But if you plan on doing a lot of SCANNCUT to cut out applique fabrics, then I recommend number 225 or higher. I think the 225s are gone because they phased them out. So the 225 or higher. Okay, Linda, that's a great question. But you'll be able to scan a 24-inch mat with 225 or higher. You can cut a 24-inch mat on all but the 85, I think. I'm not sure on that. She said, oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, they should, Patsy. I'm sorry. I hit your comment. There was, is this it right here? How do you install Embrilliance on a second computer? Downloaded the first from the website when you purchased it. You go back to the website on that second computer, get on that one, get on the browser, go to Embrilliance.com and download it again. And then just install the same serial number on your second computer. It's awesome. Okay. So you have to reinstall all your serial numbers on every computer that you want to put it on. So you just got to load it. And anytime, if you have Embrilliance already and you purchase another module of it and you load the serial number and it says, okay, close Embrilliance and then relaunch it. And that will make that new module. You'll see the new buttons for the new module. Okay. So awesome. Awesome. Yep. This morning I was planning on doing some more stitching on, I'm just putting in the sashing on American Pie. I've been working on this block of the month from QT Fabrics for quite some time. And I'm ready to, this is the last row right here. I did the 4th row, that one way up there. I did that one yesterday. I put that 4th row together. Okay. And so this morning I was going to put, whether I do it in the Stitchuation room or not, I'm looking forward to, oh, you're going on Sew and Sail 16. That's with Reen Wilcoxon to Alaska. That'll be great. Yeah, I'm not going on that one. So please go ahead and put a hashtag Power Tools, all one word, and you can be eligible. Kathy got it right. All one word. You'll be eligible to win. The giveaway today is a brand new pair of Guggenheim 9-inch scissors. Love, love, love. Fantastic. Fantastic. If you ever get a chance, And I recommend go to Guggenheim.com. It's with an N, not an M. Go to Guggenheim.com and sign up for their emails, because they put out specials a couple times a year where they've got, you know, they'll give you 2 pair for the price of 1, or half off of a pair, or something like that. Okay. Mary, you need to fix that. It's all one word, sweetie. Okay. God, you guys are popping up quick on this. Let me see how much we got. I've got 356 entries already. Good. And again, US shipping only, please, since it is a big physical product. All righty. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Oh, Dave, he says, now if everyone who put in hashtag Power Up Tools would hit the thumbs up. They do. I think it's a delay on how many come up, but all right. So, and also this morning I was going to work a little bit on, I'm still working on the fabric line Land of Enchantment. It is from Albuquerque. It's New Mexico inspired, and I'm making Candyland with it. I had started this a couple weeks ago, and I am continuing on that. So I've got to sew. I got to show you guys. I've got these blocks are done and need ironed out. Okay, so I've got that whole, all of these blocks are sewn together. I did those at the coast. And then I have about a dozen or so blocks already ironed out. So that's good. I'll be getting those done. You're a little late. That's all right, Linda. No problem. So I'm recovering from 13 too. You know, the last time I went on a sew and sail cruise, Keith and I were dragging. Of course, we did a back-to-back, but we were dragging for about 10 days after we got back. It was hard. I even took a COVID test. I thought we were suffering, but we were not. So, but when I get back, I don't know if it's the weather change or whatever. We're going through a weather change here again. It'll be in the mid 70s today. Yay. I'm in South Texas, just southeast of San Antonio. No, if you got knocked off, you're fine. You should be okay, because it's already. Am I doing Lori Holt's Penny Candy? No, ma'am, Sylvia. It is not in my queue right now. I've got a lot of quilts I'm going to be working on throughout the year, but not that one. All right, Joyce. Got to go gas the car. Okay. Super Bowl shop hop. That's awesome. We will see you to have a great time on your shop hop. That's wonderful. Yeah. I know it's just low level moisture. We're not going to have any rain until maybe Saturday or Sunday for sure. All right. And oh yeah. So there's monkey bread in the kitchen, Kathy. That's great. We've got a virtual kitchen, just like every stitching retreat. You guys can wander over there. It's just for fun, y'all. There is coffee, juice. I saw blueberry waffles, I believe, are in there. So that's great. Oh, okay. So Wendy, so the reason Shabby Fabrics declined your request to use the SCANNCUT, for their blooming butterflies pattern. Oh, I see. So that wasn't for On Wander Lane. Huh. Interesting. You know, that happens if they're making money on, and that's one of the things that Shabby Fabrics does. And they're a great quilt shop. But one of the things that they do is to, they ship out those pre-cut laser pieces. Okay. And if you ask permission, they're probably going to tell you no, because that's how they make their money. Okay. If you don't ask permission and you don't share the digital files, I mean, it's personal use. Okay. But I'm not telling y'all to do that. I'm just saying who's to know, but that's just me. I would go ahead and do it if I was going to make that. So, but again, it's personal use. Okay. Oops, wrong one. There we go. The Brother SCANNCUT, which one is the latest model? It is the 330D, which has Disney, or the 325. Those are identical. They're absolutely identical, but the 330D has Disney designs in it. So you're going to pay more for that one, for the Disney. Okay. So anyway, okay. Biscuits and gravy on the breakfast bar. Awesome, awesome. All right, you guys. So I've got some more of these to do. I want to stitch on those. Also, I am going on an All Brands Academy, doing 2 All Brands Academies in the end of the month. So we're leaving on the 22nd and heading to Lafayette to do the last weekend of the month at All Brands Lafayette. And then we will be the following weekend in All Brands Bossier City. So I am taking you with me on that trip. So at the end of the month, we're going to go on a road trip. And I will be coming to you live from inside my motorhome each day. So I'm taking my travel machine. This is Gypsy. She's the NQ 3700D. She has Disney designs in her, and she is a sewing and embroidery combo. This is a fantastic travel machine. I absolutely love it. And when will I be back in Texas? Beth, I'm taking you with me to All Brands. You're going to go, well, not to All Brands, but I will have the Stitchuation room on live every morning because I don't have to be there till like, I don't know, 9 or 10 or 9:30, something like that. Is that a ditto I see in your room? What's a ditto? I don't know what that is. You'd have to let me know, Mary. Yeah, road trip. Judy says, road trip, yay. So let me see. Is it true that it's better for your embroidery machine to reduce the speed? Wendy wants to know. I love how you guys are driving the conversation this morning. I had a little sad news yesterday, so I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today. So I reduce the speed on my, first of all, your embroidery machine is designed to stitch at the default speed with 0 problems. Okay. 0 problems. So the only reason you would need to slow down the speed is if you're using a specialty fabric. You might be doing embroidery on pleather or something like that. Or if you are using a specialty thread, something other than a standard 40 weight thread, whether it's poly or rayon or whatever. Okay. So like if you use a thicker thread, usually not the thinner ones, but the thicker ones because of the speed. And you've got to think about that thread, that thicker thread going up and down. So that's the only time I slow it down. People say, you know, if you're having trouble and you put it in a chat group or something and you say, I'm having trouble, blah, blah, blah. They'll say, slow your machine down. Your machine should not need to slow down if you're embroidering on like a regular garment, unless it's a jean jacket that, you know, but you should use a proper needle for a jean jacket and it should stitch just fine. So it just depends on the, when you're doing freestanding lace project, Pam, I have stitched standard speed with freestanding lace using Dimes King Star metallic thread, 0 problems. Okay. So yes. Okay. Dee says she slows down the speed when she makes rope bowls. Yeah. So that's the thing. You're going through a much thicker product at the bottom of the machine. You know, whatever you're sewing on is thick. Okay. 3600D and 3700D besides the price. I think the 3600's been, I don't think it might be phased out or the 3600 is sewing only. I'm not sure. I'm not a brother dealer. I don't know. You might compare the two on the brother website and see which will work for you. Oh, okay. Patty says the 3700 has Wi-Fi and the 36 does not. There you go. So you're going to need to use USB sticks with the 3600. Thank you. That's great. I appreciate that. See, you guys know more. Knots by Denny's wants to know how to avoid issues with metallic thread during embroidery. I use Dimes King Star. That's how I avoid issues with it. I have used other metallic threads and I have struggled. So I'm you guys, I'm a home embroiderer, and if it works, I'm going to stick with it. Okay. I have probably a dozen spools of the King Star because of the way it is made, it is made exactly the same. Well, it's made in Japan, and it's the same thread they use in those beautiful ceremonial kimonos in Japan. And so it works fine over there. So designs and machine embroidery, dime, brought it back over here, and then they allow dealers to market it for them. Okay. I love Kingstar. Yeah, it's the only one. So Deb, the slower speed I recommend, I normally drop down. So like on my Luminaire, the default is 1,000. Same with the 10 needle, it's 1,000. I'll drop down to about 600 and see how it goes. Do a little test. Yeah, do a little test. So, and in the motorhome, Tina, I use this machine I showed right here, the NQ3700D. It only weighs like 18 pounds. So it's easy for me to move around, and I've got luggage for it, so I can stash it under the dining room table, and it's got an embroidery arm and all that. So I really enjoy that. So I'll be doing projects in the motorhome. Okay. The multi-needle does not like metallic thread. Yes, Shannon, I have used Kingstar successfully in my multi-needle many, many times. Okay. And you can go to All Brands to get your Kingstar thread if you want, or you can get it direct from Designs and Machine Embroidery. I've got links to it below for dime. Kay, I would use a 9016 or 118 for jeans jackets. Right, Margie, there are tips and tricks for metallic threads that you can use. Sharon, do I have a video? Whoop, wrong one. Good morning, Renata. Hi. You jumped in when I was clicking. Do I have a video showing how to finish edges and corners doing edge to edge? I stitch off the edge. When I'm doing an edge to edge design in the embroidery machine to quilt a quilt, I start off the edge and I finish off the edge. I start off the top and I finish off the bottom. Just a little bit, okay? That's how you do that. If you go on Designs by Juju's new website, she's got a brand new website. I love it. But if you go on Designs by Juju's website, you can just click on any one of her edge to edge designs, and down at the bottom of the page is my video showing how I do that, okay? And that's a real good way to learn how to do that. Tina wants to know what my sad news was. Everything's okay with me, Tina. Those of you that have been with me for a while, a couple of months ago, I made a jelly roll race quilt for a friend of mine who was diagnosed with cancer. And she took it with her to go to her chemo treatments, because y'all know or may not know. I've never personally been there, but I understand those rooms are very, very cold. And well, hi, Carolyn. Thank you for joining us. It's her first time here. So she's been going through chemo, you know, the hair loss, feeling terrible, lost 30 pounds, all of that. And she got bad news from her oncologist last week, and she is going to be, she has stopped chemo and is going to have a hospice nurse come by today and go into hospice. So she called me yesterday to tell me she loves me, and I love her too. And I'm, you know, she's got 3 to 6 months. And so that's a sad, sad thing. Anyway, so I was kind of funk out yesterday, plus my head cold. So yesterday was kind of tough, but, oh, it's a lamp you see. Is this it? Pattern projections. Oh, I see. That light, that's made by, is that made by Aunt? Slim Light. That's a Slim Light, that one there. Yeah, no, I don't have a pattern projection system here. Nope. Hey, we went over 700 in the live this morning. That's a new, that's new. Awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, her name is Molly. If you guys would like to keep her in your prayers for comfort, and her husband, Rusty. She is she's the sister of one of my closest friends, Dana. So Dana's not a quilter, not a stitcher. She's so nice. Flutter with greeting cards. No, that's okay. And Dana's so nice because we have a lot in common, but she doesn't stitch. And I'll be telling her, she's like, so what's going on with your channel and what projects are you working on and this and that. And I explain stuff to her knowing full well she has no clue what I'm talking about. But she's very nice about it. And so I met Molly through Dana. Known her for, I don't know, 20 years plus. So good morning, everybody. Oh, you're a hospice nurse, Kim. Thank you. She's in good hands. Yeah. So anyway, let me take that comment down. Sorry, I left that up there. Yeah, it is. It's tough, you guys. I just, you just wish the best for them. That's all you can do because it's in God's hands now, right? Okay. So let's see what else. Don't forget, you guys, if you haven't already, use #PowerTools, all one word, lowercase. And I'm giving away a pair of Guggenheim scissors. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate that. It is nice to have a non-quilter friend who's interested in what you're doing. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. I know. So I'm going to start stitching. I need to get this done. I'm going to start stitching. This is the Brother PQ 1500. They're phasing it out and they're coming out with a PQ 1600. I did a side-by-side comparison of them. And I think other than, and I'm not sure because I don't know how wide this throat space is. The throat space on the 1600 might be just a tiny bit wider. I'm not sure. But other than that, I could not tell the difference between the two except for the price. So I just side-by-side comparison. So if you find a 1500, if you want a straight stitch machine, I've got one in my Amazon store. I've got a link to it in my Amazon store. But if you want a straight stitch machine, grab you a 1500 before they're gone. Okay. Yeah. And okay. So I've got these all clipped together. I'm just doing, y'all, I apologize for wiping my nose. If I have to sneeze or blow, I'm going to step out and blow out the camera, put you on mute. So that way you don't have to listen to me. So this is a block and this is the center of the block and it's got two strips on either side of it of the same color. So I'm going to be putting these, no discount codes from Brilliance yet. I didn't see them. Not today. I'm crossing my fingers. They usually have one around Valentine's Day. They always have them around Mother's Day. For the last however many years I've been using this software, I always see them. That seems to be when I get my my Brilliance modules. I've gotten everything I want now for the modules. I might just go ahead and get some more. Let's see. A few years ago, I had issues. Oh, yeah. On the freeway with my RV, you mentioned a very nice officer help you. And you're thinking making. No, I never saw him again, Olivia. That was Officer Palin of the Houston PD. He was awesome. Yeah. No, I don't even know if he's still there. So, you guys, that was a fiasco. Oh, my word. That was crazy. We had a hose to the air compressor. Just blew off, right? Yeah, Catherine's waiting on her foot from Ken's. You betcha you'd be ready to roll. That's right. Just broke down on the 288 in downtown Houston. 6 lanes of traffic. It's crazy. Isn't that? HPD was fantastic. It's a leap year. Oh, okay. They might have a sale around leap day. That's great. Okay. Yeah, I've got one of those too, Wendy. She says her shirt says, yes, I do need all these sewing machines. I have one of those too. 16 viewers are calling HPD to inquire. I remember his name, Palin, because of Sarah Palin, who was on the ticket for VP one year. And I just name associated that so I wouldn't forget it. So, Dee Brazina, there is a link to Kingstar. If you go down below, it says down below in the description box, it says more ... Click that. And I've got links to Designs Dime products, it says, and that's Designs and Machine Embroidery, links to Dime products. Yeah. So yeah, Houston traffic's crazy, you guys. It's terrible. It's just awful. Does Embrilliance work on a Mac? Belinda asks. Yes, it does. That's why. Yeah, I love it. I had a MacBook. Yep. Cindy, if the needle touches the back, I'm not sure. It doesn't on mine, and I'm wondering if something was done to the machine because it didn't on mine. That foot from Ken's is what she's talking about. So Donna, I've got a link below to some of the shirts that I get, and then some of them I get, and I've got a permanent coupon code. Well, not permanent. It expires the 29th of February. I've got a 15% off coupon code to Be Inspired Tees. And she's a stitcher like us. So I like supporting her. And then some of them I get on Facebook ads. So, well, Tina made it live. Great. Yeah, you finally figured it out. So it's 5 in the morning, something there for you, Tina, right? Oh, the light that's on the other side? No, sorry. No, I don't have that kind of light you're talking about. So I am going to stitch this quickly because I'm yakking and talking to you guys. It hit the foot on your dream too. Yeah, you guys, that foot is designed for straight stitch machines. Okay. It's not designed for machines that have the hole to allow you to go back and forth. So if it fits one of those machines, that's a gift. All right. But that's not what that foot is designed for. It fits on my Luminaire because my Luminaire has a straight stitch, I think on number 4, but that's not what it's designed for. Okay. So I don't recommend it. That's not what it's designed for. Industrial machines, which is what this is. Okay. The industrial and the Dreams and the Luminaires and all that Stellaires are not industrial machines. So when I sew, if you're new, I learned this technique from Janet Prey of Islander Sewing Systems. So I didn't use any pins at all. And you know how the feed dogs pull the lower fabric through faster than the upper fabric, right? So usually it'll be shorter, but mine's even right here. And it's even right there, pretty close, a couple of threads. So the way Janet's mother worked in a garment factory, and oh, my husband's whistling for the dogs. Frito probably took off after a cat. I can just imagine what's going on there. So what you do, I'll show you guys. They didn't have time for pins in the garment industry, you know, when they're making 1 million of them at a time. Let's see. Okay, so what you do to keep the lower fabric from being pulled through faster than the top, you match the ends together exactly where you want them, okay? And you hold them with your thumb under, fingers on top, and you use your other 2 fingers here to kind of roll this forward. And that provides the tension that you need. Whoa. That's how they taught them how to sew in the garment industry. Okay, so that's pretty good, right? So thumb under, fingers on top. All right, Catherine, she got her first embroidery design from a printed pattern with stitch artist. Awesome, awesome. That's great. I am wishing you luck. So, see how easy that block is? If you're a brand new quilter, you're brand new to quilting, you guys, choose a pattern that doesn't have, let me go back a little bit. Choose a pattern that doesn't have any diagonal seams in it. Like this one right here, you don't want to do that if you're new. You might like it, but don't try it. You'll waste a load of money. Get something like this, okay? This is how you practice your 1/4 inch seams. and you get good and you get comfortable with your machine and all that. So, okay. Yeah, it's a great method, Idlewise, to be able to sew, thumb under, fingers on top, and roll. Okay, that's the best way to do that. So, but this is a fantastic quilt pattern. It's called Candyland, and it's from Villa Rosa Designs. I saw the new patterns coming out for February. They're so cute. So this is that's a wonderful pattern because it's just straight stitching. See that? Let me get out of my face. Oh my goodness, we're almost at 800. Getting my sewing machine ready for the races. It is NASCAR season, right? Yeah. So that makes it go really quick, and you don't have to fiddle around with pins. Now I pin like crazy on this one back here. But uh-oh, Diane's got to go. She's got a printer guy coming. I can appreciate that very much. Okay. I need a swig of coffee, you guys. I didn't see Glory here this morning yet, but she made this mug for me. Hit the thumbs up button. How cute is that? Isn't that adorable? I love it. Absolutely love it. Now this one, I've got directional fabric on here. What is that? What happened here? Got an issue. Yeah, I've been meaning to finish up that American Pie, and life gets in the way, doesn't it? It always does. Yep. Kay says that's a flashback from home ec. That's exactly how she was taught. Those old school ways are the best, you guys. They absolutely are. I took Craftsy classes of Janet's, and that's where I learned that technique. So I'm sharing something with you that I learned in Craftsy. Y'all, I must have $1,000 or more of Craftsy classes. I took everything they offered in quilting and machine embroidery. Everything. I'm going to be doing in March Sew Machine Plus's Quilt Fest. And I'll be on the Monday show and the Friday show using my new King Quilter 2 Elite from Sewing Machines Plus and the Pro Stitcher. So I was chewing on it yesterday, last couple of days, going, what am I going to talk about? This thing's brand new, and I'm not that familiar with it yet. So I don't know if y'all remember, I made Lori Holt's, what was the name of that quilt? It was orange and white. And let me see. Okay, I've got that quilt. I'm going to step out. I can't remember the name of this quilt, you guys. Where'd it go? Where is it? What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I see it. This one right here. This is a Lori Holt, and it's the same blocks over and over and over. Do y'all remember the name of this quilt? I'd have to go take a look at it. Let me pull it open and you guys can see. Do y'all remember that? I cannot remember the name of this quilt. So, yeah, they're still in business. Craftsy is. Yep. Under new management. That's good. Okay. That's a good idea, Avi. I appreciate that very much. She said they probably want novice experience to help them sell to a larger audience. Don't stress. Thank you. That's true. So what I was thinking of doing, these blocks are ginormous, like 16 and a half, just like the ones behind me. They might be 18. Dinner plate feathers? I don't know. Dinner plate feathers on those, maybe? This is one of those, how do I quilt it? And I took all of those classes too from Angela Walters on Craftsy. Home Again Quilt. Thank you, Free Spirit. Yes, that's what it was. So I don't, because this has 3 of these big blocks across. I thought a dinner plate feather would be good. But if it's an 18, it won't work because the King Quilter's an 18. If this is an 18-inch block, how big is this? That ain't gonna work. No, it's not gonna work, I don't think. Let me see. Here. Oh, geez. It's a 22. That ain't gonna work. Nope, dinner plate won't work. I love the orange too. So yeah, it's got a dozen of these blocks in it, and they're all the same. I'll come up with something, y'all. I don't know. I guess I could put on the ruler base maybe and do some ruler work on it, but I've got to do it on Monday and Friday, and I don't want to do the same thing. So, maybe a big quilt is not good, I don't think, for Quilt Fest. I think I'll stick to something small, like a little wall hanging, and that'll be easier. Oh, I could do panels. Yeah, I could do a panel. That's what I'll do. I just love brainstorming with you guys. That'll be good. Okay. Yeah, I've got cheater fabric in my bat cave over there. I love a Baptist fan too, Debbie. I've never done it. But a Baptist fan would look great on that, wouldn't it? Yeah. It'll give movement to it. I think my Frito just came in the room. She's looking for a goldfish over there. Y'all, yesterday at 10, I was doing the single needle stitching for the Kimberbell mini quilt. And she was laying right next to the door, and FedEx drove up, and she just sounded off, scared me to death. Patty, I've got panels. Come here, baby girl. Here's Frito. Dave, here's Frito time for you. Yes, hello. Hi, baby girl. I had to put her on a diet. The people who were keeping her while we were on the cruise put a few pounds on her. So I don't like fat dogs. They're not healthy. You're a good girl. Yeah, you're such a good girl. But she sounded off when that FedEx truck drove up. Oh, my word. And it made me go, Hashtag Frito visit. You're so sweet, Dave. Yeah. You got your Hey Y'all panel in the mail? Good. Awesome. Awesome. Going on your front door. That's wonderful. I put mine up above over by my subscribe. I think it'll live over there. See it way right there. I hung it right there. So you guys can see it when I'm standing behind when I'm standing behind my cutting table. She got your dog going yesterday, Lori. I'm sorry about that. Oh my gosh. And if I keep her out of the room, she scratches and whines on the doggy door. So I can't have that. Yeah. I love my Frito. She's awesome. Great dog. Picked her up at a shelter last March. Next month, we'll have her a year. Okay. I'm going to stitch. I got to finish up this block right here. Okay. Perfect. Isn't that beautiful? That's gorgeous. So, so pretty. I love this. I know FedEx is our friend. Frito's part of our group. Yeah. Our little mascot. Frito, my Frito dog. Yeah, so I will do this home again at another time. I'm glad so that's good. As you mentioned, I have a ton of patterns. I could do 2 passes over the block, but that would look, I don't know, that would look a little weird, I think. Okay. Lori said she had to let her dog in and show him there wasn't another. You weren't cheating on him. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I do have a bunch of panels, and that's a great idea is to do a panel, and then I'm not savvy enough yet to do the borders. I know, Beth. I've had her a year. I know. The name of the fabric I am stitching story time is called Land of Enchantment, and that is the motto for New Mexico. And all of the fabric pieces have something about New Mexico in them. The Zuni sun, all kinds of beautiful, the hummingbirds I've got out there. I just love this fabric. It's gorgeous. It's got the, these side panels here are the Lobo, the wolf. See that wolf? Isn't he cool? There's the Zuni sun right there. It's just, I love this fabric. I was stationed at Kirtland Air Force Base from 90 to 92 and in Albuquerque, and I absolutely loved New Mexico and everything about it. So I saw Albuquerque was in the house earlier. It's very pretty. Use the diagonal channel locks on Pro Stitcher. Okay, there is so much about Pro Stitcher that I don't know. And when I was on Sew and Sail 13, one of the cruisers was a lady named Tammy, and she is a Pro Stitcher educator. And we swapped numbers. So I think I've seen her on here before. So I'm going to pick her brain on stuff to do, definitely. So I'm going to stitch these. You bought a charm pack of Land of Enchantment. When Bonnie and I, she's my rally manager. Oh, reminds me. So about the sewing rally, we're going to do the RV stitching rally. If you have reserved the RV park and you haven't yet paid your rally registration fee, you need to go to my blog, powertoolswiththread.com. And it's the very first, Jan, Air Force Safety Center at Kirtland. Yep. I like that you spelled it right. Oh my gosh. So you need to pay the rally registration fee. Okay. And if you want the Snapplique class, you can also choose that. But we're going to have to start releasing spots for those, and Bonnie's going to reach out to people to see if you want to go and stitch with everybody in the rally room or if you don't. And so we have got Rhonda's. Yes, Rhonda, I saw you're ready. I saw that. You're ready to go to that. I'm excited to meet you, to see you again. Oops, sorry. I'm excited to see you. That's what I meant to say. So because we can only fit 36 stitchers in the rally room, but we've got 50 RV spaces. Oh, Deborah, you're coming too. Yes, Deborah's coming to the rally from Albuquerque. Road trip for Deborah, right? Let me see. Yep. I saw that. I saw your registration. You're good. You're good to go. Yeah. So, but Bonnie will be reaching out to y'all so we can get straight who's going to be stitching in the rally room, who's not, because some people will just want to come and hang out, and that's fine. The rally is in El Campo, Texas. It's halfway between here and Houston, about 2 hours from Houston. And it's an amazing RV park called Lost Lagoon. It's fantastic. It's going to be the 19th through the 23rd of September of this year. You have several charm packs. What quilt pattern would be great for a newbie quilter? Karen wants to know. Karen, I recommend a table runner. That's the best thing for charm packs. So I recommend that you go to villarosadesigns.com, and they have got tons of charm pack patterns. You can sort their patterns by fabric type that you have, and they've got charm packs. Click that, and then you can pick the pattern that you want. You can do a download from there, and then over 800 watching. Is that what you see? I see 798, Samantha. Wow, that's amazing. Imagine standing in a room of 800 people in the morning. Oh, it's crazy, you guys. But it is fun. I so enjoy being with you guys in the morning. So we got a few more minutes left. Y'all need to hashtag Power Tools just one time. It doesn't take duplicates. And yeah, so if you wanted to come and crochet, you can do that. It's just, as far as the rally room, we're limited on table space and we're limited on power. So that is something we have to think about. Okay. because we don't need any drama with the power. Because without power, oh, you got donut holes, Trisha. I love donut holes. Get a little taste of it without all the calories, right? And then, so, and if you're going to bring an iron, it needs to be a mini iron. And we're thinking about limiting mini iron use to 1 per table. So you would have to share with another stitcher. And then, oh, Janine, that's all right. You're fine. She says she didn't bring enough cornbread. That's okay. So then we're thinking about, but we will have an ironing station available and we will have a cutting station available. So we'll have all of that. All right. And oh, Pat Sloan has a free charm pack pattern, something stars. Yeah. All my stars, I believe is what that is. Lisa's saying, I don't recommend that pattern for a newbie. And the problem with that, okay. So I love that. I've made that quilt. Okay. Tell Keith to pack a generator. We've got it on board. Yeah. So the problem with using All My Stars with a charm pack. All right. So All My Stars needs 5 squares of the same fabric. And you usually don't get 5 squares of the same fabric. So you would need to buy additional fabric that reads like a solid to make those, because it's got 5, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 stars all over it. But the center of the star is in a row. And then there are flying geese units on each side of that star that have to be made, and the points have to be made out of that center fabric. So if all you have is a charm pack, not going to work. You've got to have that extra fabric. So, all right. Linda Lee, enjoy your day. She's got to run. Doesn't Moda have free patterns on their side? Yes, they do. They absolutely do. I don't know about the Fat Quarter Shop, though. But there are free patterns on moda.com for charm packs. Absolutely. Or you might look at Moda Bake Shop, too, if that website is still available. So there's a lady coming. There's 3 people coming from Wisconsin to the rally. So that's going to be fun. I am 801. Yay. Thank you, Judy. You guys are such cheerleaders for me. I love y'all. That is so nice. You are so, so nice. They do? Okay. Melanie says there are. So, you know, just pick something. And if you don't want to do a pattern, just sew them all together into a table runner. You know, you don't have to do any cutting. You can just sew them. Although, now, do you trim those? You either trim or you don't. I don't know. It's up to you. Let me see what you guys are talking. Oh, okay. You're talking amongst yourselves. Good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. 8:11. Yay. I'm going to finish this block right here. You got a couple more minutes. We're going to go about another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to 5 or 6 minutes, and then I'm going to give away those scissors. Hashtag power tools, all one word. Okay. And I'm going to chain piece these. So chain piecing, if you're new to quilting. So I just finished this side of one block. Okay. So I'm going to do this side of another block. Whoop, I don't need that. That's a selvage. Oh, the school bus just went by. I can hear the brakes. Get those little kids to school. My neighbors have young children, like 10 or 11 and 6, something like that. The little boy is the kid who watches my dog. Donna Jordan 3-yard quilts are good for beginners. Yes, they are. They're great. Uh-oh. Either the block's too long. I think the block is too long. I think. Let me see. Nope. My piece is too short. How did that happen? Dang it. Ah, fiddle. Okay. My husband's handy dandy seam ripper. If you're new to quilting, you want to see how to open a seam? I hope this is sharp enough. These are pretty sharp. All right. Here's how you open a seam. It should be just as easy to undo, if not easier than it is to stitch. So your seam ripper is designed like this for a reason. It's got a little ball and it's got a point, right? Little red ball and a point. So you take the point and you put the little red ball to the outside. Let me zoom you in real close so you can see what I'm doing. Right there. Okay. So you take the little red ball, you put it to the outside, and you put the thread in the groove, right? And you hold it like this, and then you give a little tension back here, and then you just aim the ball down. I'm going to aim the ball down to the table like that. I'm going to rotate the ball so it goes down to the bottom fabric, and that protects the fabric from getting cut. Then you just push just like that. My husband sells these. He makes them out in our shop, in his shop, and he sells them, and they're wonderful. They have got, we call them Keith rippers here. And it, see, you can see it got all that thread in there, okay? That's how you use a seam ripper, you guys. And then what it is, this is a gold one, just I had an extra end, but it tucks right inside the end like that. And the other end is a stiletto, which I use when I'm doing bindings and going around the corners and getting thick edges, you know, thick fabrics under the foot. That's what I use my stiletto for. But this is awesome. It's nice and big. We have lots of different colors and it fits my arthritic fingers and I love it. So I guess I need to cut some more. Let me put that in my thing so it doesn't roll away. I need to cut some more fabric for this block. So check out this one. This is cool. This is the little Zuni sun, but look at the coyote. Isn't that cool? It just kind of hides there. Pretty neat. Yeah, you need one of those, Tina. Absolutely. You absolutely need one. Okay. So let's see. This is for this one. I need to recut those. And these are fine. Okay. Let me see here. All righty. We are getting ready. How much time we got left here? I know you guys got places to go, things to do. One more minute, you guys. Hashtag power tools. You go, Carol, to get them, you go to powertoolswiththreadstore.com. Okay. Powertoolswiththreadstore.com. And that's where we sell all of our merchandise and Keith rippers. So that way you guys can take a look at those. We've got iron-on decals if you've got a heat press. So you can make your own Power Tools with Thread shirts or your own tote bags, whatever you want. You can be part of the Power Tools with Thread Nation, which is very cool. That's the cool kids club for quilters. Everybody's welcome. Love it. Hi, Joy. I got your text. All right. Let me see here. Are we good? Where are we at? All right. We got a minute left, you guys. I'm going to do the draw. Let me share my screen. Okay. The sew tights, if you are thinking of getting sew tights, I have a coupon code below in the description box. The Cool Club. That's right, Melanie. That's us. Not new to sewing. You're welcome, Dot. She says not new to sewing or ripping, but she just learned something. All righty. So I'm going to do this giveaway tool. You guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Who's going to get the Guggenheim scissors? Again, I want to thank Guggenheim, Stephen at Guggenheim, for sharing them with me to share with you. All right, you guys, here we go. 635 entries. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Kathy Fair. Yay. Awesome, Kathy. That's fantastic. Congratulations. You need to send me an email at powertoolswiththread@outlook.com and send me your mailing address, and I will get these out in the mail to you right away. So, Kathy, that is wonderful. You will love these scissors. Absolutely love them. That's fantastic. All right, you guys. So I am gone for the weekend. I've got 2 days off. I'm very excited about that. And would love it if you join me again Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Central in the Stitchuation room, where we talk, we chat, we have a virtual kitchen, and we just enjoy each other's company. We might sew like I've been doing today. Okay. Don't forget, today at 10 Central is going to be another block I'm going to do in the Kimberbell mini quilt. It can be a little embroidery tutorial for you. And if you are interested in, if you're thinking about a multi-needle, I'm going to be using my multi-needle so that, you can get an idea of what I'm doing with that. And Margarita Lime. That's why I love that one, Scotty Dog. That's right. That's my favorite color. So anyway, I have really enjoyed this morning. Thank you so much. If you would like to spend more time together, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and we will talk to you soon. You guys go sew something. Bye. See you Monday.